What is up, guys? It's your boy Daniel. Don't know why I always have like this weird intro. That needs to stop right now.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's your boy Daniel, back again, here for part 2. Hope you're ready to learn some more, apply some more, change your life. I'm just gonna get straight into this. Check out the last part if you haven't seen it, but I'm gonna get straight into this. Number 1. How you can feel more positive, more happy throughout the day, throughout your life, in the next 20 years, 50 years, 100 years, however long you live. You want to feel better, right? Take some of these tips, these advice. As I mentioned in the last video, I've been rock bottom. So I know what it is like and I feel so happy now. So I know how to get there. And I can give you the steps and the tips and the advice to get there. So if I was you, I'd take some of this advice. Number 1, knowledge is power. Ooh. Expand your knowledge, make progress, learn new things. As humans, we love progression. Progression makes us feel happy. That's why we hate these dead jobs where we feel like we're not progressing at the same thing every day, because it is, and we're not progressing. And as humans, we don't like to stagnate. Make progression every day. Be 1% better than you were yesterday. 1%. Progression. You'll feel better. You'll feel happy. Do it. Even if it's like 2 more push-ups than you did yesterday. 1 more push-up. You learned you found a new routine, a workout routine or something, anything. Make some progression, you'll feel better. Just anything, any little progression, you'll feel better. Every day, especially at night. I like to just watch videos. I like to learn. I like to expand my knowledge, and I just feel better because I'm better than I was a few hours ago, better than I was yesterday, a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Constantly being improved, like constantly. English, do you speak it, motherfucker? Constantly improving is the key to happiness. It's the key to happiness. There you go. You got the key. Open the door. When I think about the times I was lowest in my life, and I've been low. I wasn't making any progress. It was going nowhere. I went down a dark alley, a blind alley, like Rashford does. He just goes down blind. I don't know if you watch football. I'm a Man United fan. Don't hate me. We're shit, I know. But yeah, don't go down blind alleys. Just make progression. When we can see and we know we're progressing, we just feel better. I feel better. I know you will feel better. And with these tips, think about them in your life. Think about a time where you were making progression and you felt happy, where you were expanding your knowledge and you felt better. That's the key to learning, the key to taking on these things quickly and applying them quickly, because you can think. With a lot of these things, you've experienced them before. This is not new. Oh my God, do this, that. It's not new. Think. Go and dive into your brain and be like, yeah, that's happened before. Let me recall that moment and know it works. So let me just do that all the time. That's the key. I don't know what else to say. Even you searching for this video, even you watching this video, you're doing great. You're looking to expand your knowledge. You realize that you don't know everything. You realize that you don't have a fixed mindset, and you have, what's the opposite of a fixed mindset? Oh God. Okay, whatever the opposite is, you have that, and you're willing to learn and grow. And good things are in your future, and hopefully good things are in mine too, please. My mum doesn't agree, but I hope so. Another way you can feel happier, more positive about life, what we all want, obviously, is through journaling. Journaling, you've probably heard it before. But it sounds so simple, so you don't really apply it. Well, that was in my case. I would hear about journaling. You should write this down. You should do this. I'm like, it's so simple. It's just, we want to hear some complex thing that we can, okay, oh, wow. The simple things are or sometimes some of the best things we should be doing. Journaling is one of the biggest tips and advice and best advice I can give you. Joe Rogan said the best advice he ever received was to write things down, or one of the best. Write stuff down. Write what is in your head. You're not stupid. You have great ideas. You know you do. But you don't capture them. You don't write them down. You don't process them. Because when you write something down, you can actually like look at it and just like process it. It's not like, I think a lot of people rely on their memory. Your brain is not built for your memory. It's not built to store things. It's built to like process things and understand things. So if you write it down and then you look at it and you're just like, wow, you can add more to it then. Journaling every day. I do it morning and night. Just do it morning. Just do it night. 5 minutes. You ain't got 5 minutes, you ain't got a life. 5 minutes of journaling will change your life. Your thoughts, talk about your day, and then you can look at it and be like, oh yeah, this went wrong, but tomorrow I can improve that way. But then if you're just all stuck in your head, your head's clouded, nothing gets solved. So write it down. Journaling is one of the best tips I can ever give you, and it was the best tip I think I've ever received. Number 3, you can't listen to everyone. This was a hard one for me, man. I would always just be, people would tell me things. I'm like, oh yeah, and I'll just feel like shit, or I'd come to someone with an idea. This is the big one. This is the big one that kills many people's dreams, many people's hopes. I would come to people with ideas and they would just shoot it down. Like, my imagination is wild. Yours is wild too. You have these things you want to do. It's in your imagination. It's not in theirs, first of all. It's not in their imagination. They can't see it. So I don't blame them for shooting down my ideas because they can't see it. I would always go to people and I would have an idea and I'd go to someone and be like, oh, is this good? What do you think about this? I'm going to do this. And they would like, shoot it down. So they would shoot that down straight away. Bam, bam, bam. They would destroy it, man. My mum, but anytime I'd be like, okay, I'm going for this job. I'm going to get this job. My first job, she was like, you can't do that. You can't do that? Oh, like, just because you can't do it, I can't do it. What's going on here? Like, so that was a big one for me to overcome. I just kind of just did my own thing, and I realized that's the key. Obviously, you need to listen to the advice. You have to think about who's giving you the advice first of all. Okay, let's say a fat person is your personal trainer and he is out of shape, he's eating bad, and he's telling you you need to do this, need to do that. Hold up a minute. Or you can't do this, you can't do that. What? Just because you can't do it don't mean I can't do it. And once I wrapped my head around that, my whole life changed. I would be more silent. If I want to do something, I would just do it. And I think that's the key. A lot of people just tell this person, tell that person, and then eventually that dream is just gonna just die. Anything you have in your imagination, anything you have in your head, which they can't see once again, it just dies, man. It dies. And a lot of things that I've said, oh, I want to quit my job, I want to go for a higher paying job, I want to do this, want to do that, I'll tell people that shit would just die, man. I'll end up doing nothing. So do what is in your imagination. It's in your imagination for a reason. And one of the best things I've ever heard is, it was from Steve Harvey. So I'm going to link a few videos down in the description which will help you as well. It's not my video, it's from other people like Steve Harvey and stuff. Your real life is in your imagination. And that was crazy for me. Just like Einstein says, what did he say? Imagination is everything. It is the preview to life's coming attractions. What? Once you understand that, your whole life will change, because my life is changing because I understand that now. Finally, I understand that. I heard it, and then like a few days later, a week later, I was in the shower and it finally clicked. So these things that I'm saying, they will finally click. They might not click straight away, but then in a week, in a month, in a day, they might click. Imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. What the hell? That's deep, man. That is deep. Like, everything we see was once imagined, was once a thought. Everything we see. this house, this sweatshirt thing. It was once a thought. That's crazy. So if we keep going to people that are shooting down our imagination, we ain't ever gonna do what's in our head, do what we really want. So you kind of sometimes, not all the time, sometimes advice is great from other people, but you need to realize when this is what I want to do, and you need to do it, man. You need to do it. You can't tell 100 people, because if you tell 100 people, they'll shoot that shit down, man. They will shoot that shit down. Like Steve Harvey says, or maybe you heard it from someone else, don't know. But if you want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded person. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. What the hell, man? Once these things, like, I wrap my head around these simple things that I heard, I was like, oh my Jesus Christ, that's kind of true. So, take on what I've said. Take on what I said in the previous video. Take it slowly. Try maybe one thing, try maybe another thing. Take it slow. And these things will click eventually. These things, guaranteed, they will click in your head eventually. And you will wrap your head around these things and your life will change because of it. Facts. Facts. But thank you so much for listening. New videos every Sunday. Stay tuned for those. Take on what I've said, even if I can help one person, just one person, I'm gonna feel great. So yeah, let me know how these videos can improve. Any tips you have, any advice, I'm always open for that. We don't have a fixed mindset, remember, we're here to win in life. So drop some tips in the comments, drop what you're doing, how you try and stay positive. Maybe I can use that as well, maybe you can bounce off ideas. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. Today's gonna be great, tomorrow's gonna be great, and I'll catch you soon.
Double G.